Letter writing is very important for a student. He must know how to write a letter or how to write an application. And letter writing is prescribed in most of the syllabus of BA LLB, the syllabus of BA, the syllabus of BCom or BSc. So letter writing is very important for all of you. How to write a letter or what kinds of letters are there. Formal letters, informal letters, especially. Okay, there are two kinds of letter, formal letter and informal letter. Letters of inquiry, letters of complaints, letter of grievance, or other letters also, that depends on the circumstances, on the situation, that what kind of letter we are going to write. But generally we find two categories of letters, formal and informal. That is, informal letter we can say personal letter, and formal letters, that is not personal letters, they are very objective, not subjective letters. So let us try to know what is a letter. A letter is a written message. Okay, letter, what is letter? Letter is a written message and it is always sent to others, because the main purpose to write a letter is to give the message, to send the message to whom we are writing the letter. So it is always sent. It doesn't mean that you are writing a letter and you don't send to the particular person, your purpose will be failed. So it is always, the letter is always sent to others to whom you purpose to send, and to give or ask for some information. Whether, so now why do you write a letter? Whether you want to give some information or you want to take some information from that person. Either you want to give information or you want to take information. So for this purpose a letter is written. It expresses one's feelings or one's emotions. So letter is everything, because you give information and you also express your feelings, your emotions. Feeling emotions, that is whether you are sad, you are happy, you are angry, you are irritated, or you are full of complaints, or you want to give a lot of information to that particular person or to others. You want to send your message, what you think or what is going on around you. So that letter is very very important. Letter writing is very important, and if we don't know how to write a letter, in lack of knowledge we cannot send our message to a particular person. So a letter expresses our feelings, our emotions on various occasions. Okay, different. It it is it depends on that particular occasion. So the letter, it depends on our feelings, or it depends on the information. So the letter can be divided into two parts: formal letter or informal letter. Formal, not personal, and informal letter, that is always very personal. So what is formal letter? Formal letter, what all come in this category in the formal letter? In this kind of category, there always come applications or letters to the editors of the newspapers, official letters, letters from, and that is to government departments, to government institutions, or if you are asking for a job, if you are looking for any kind of information, that these kinds of letters are always written. Informal letters are written to friends, relatives, or acquaintances, and they include invitations. Okay, if you want to invite your relative, your friends, or your any known person, acquainted person, then you want to greet them, you want to congratulate them, then these kinds of letters are written, they are sent. So informal letters are written to friends or relatives, and formal letters are written or sent to newspapers or institutions. They are called just like official letters. They are very objective, they are very impersonal. We can say that they are not personal letters but impersonal letters. So because they are formal letters are written in a formal language, in a polite language, and business like, just like style, whereas informal letters are written in easy informal language, in a friendly style. You feel very comfortable yourself at the time of writing these informal letters, and you don't pay much more attention to what you are writing or what kind of language you are using. But you have to be very attentive at the time of writing formal letters, because you have to pay your attention on each and every word. So formal letters are very serious, we can say, because they get your full attention. But you may be a little careless at the time of writing informal letters, because they are being sent to your friends or to your relatives, and they will never give attention to your mistakes or to your friendly style, your informal style. They will never look for that. So now in a letter, what all should be, all the qualities, what all should be there in a letter, how we must start. So first of all, it starts with a heading and date. The very first characteristic of a letter, that is, there must be always a heading and date. Heading, first of all, heading consists of writer's address. Okay, you will write your address. The writer means the person who is writing a letter, he will write his name and his address and the date. Okay, and the date at the right top, at the, this is the page, and you will write your name, your address here. Okay, at the right side, at the right top corner of the letter, here you will write your name, your address, and then the date. And the date can be written as you like, just like this. Okay, this pattern, you can choose any of these date pattern, but it will be written at the right top corner of the letter. And now you will address to the person whom you are sending your letter or whom you are writing. So salutation is very important, whether it is a formal letter or informal letter. Salutation is just like a greeting, because it presents your manners. So it is greeting to the addressee according to the relationship, what kind of relation you have with the person whom you are sending your letter. So your salutation will depend on the relationship, and it will be written at the left side. Okay, your name will be written at the right side, but this salutation will be mentioned at the left side below the heading, and it is followed by the comma. Dear Mr. or dear Miss, just like this, sir, and then there will come comma. In formal letters we use respected sir, dear sir, or miss, ma'am, just like this. But in informal letters we can use very well my dear father, my dear mother, or simply we can use the name of that particular friend. So salutation and then body of the letter. This is most important, body of the letter, because this is the body of the letter, the main part of the letter in which you are going to give your message, your particular message, whether it is a formal letter or it is an informal letter. But the body of the letter of both kinds of letters will be very important. And it always, because it has a main message, it is the body of the letter, it has the main message of the letter, and it always starts like a paragraph. Okay, paragraph just below salutation, just below salutation, and it is written in a clear language, in an impressive language. But particularly in a formal letter, we must try to make our language very effective. And then there will be subscription. Subscription, just like a farewell, it is a kind of farewell. And now you have just ended your letter, whatever you wanted to say, whatever you wanted to convey, you have conveyed very well. So now you are going to end your letter. So at the time of ending your letter, you, before one signs one's name on the letter, your name on the letter at the right side of the below. Okay, that is the right side below the matter. Whatever you have written, then you have to sign writing your name, but at the right side below the matter or below the message. So now some common complementary clauses in formal letters. So right, in formal letters, how we end, or what kind of complementary we use. Generally, yours faithfully, yours obediently, yours, that is truly, or yours sincerely, your lovingly, or in, that is in informal letters, when you are sending to your relatives, your friends, your known acquaintance person, then with love, your loving son, your loving friend, your loving daughter, your loving brother, and to others, that is yours obediently. Okay, to officers, yours obediently. And then you will sign below the subscription. Now you will have to sign writing your name, signature, and the name of the writer. Okay, and then of course the address on the envelope. And when you opening greeting, when you start to write a letter, so how you start, there are few sentences, there are these few opening greetings. You can start with all of these. I am pleased to inform you, right? You can start your letter with this line, I am pleased to inform you, I am anxious to hear from you about, or with reference to your letter, I refer to your letter, I regret to inform you, or with reference to your letter, in reply to your letter, I must thank you, oh please accept my thanks for, it was very good of you, I recently heard about your sad loss, please find enclosed, or you may be interested to hear. So these kinds of sentences, these kinds of we can say that the greetings you can start your letter. So just have a look at this letter. Write an application for the post of legal advisor. Okay, if you are being asked to write such a letter or such an application for the post of legal advisor, of course this kind of letter comes in the category of, because it is an application, so this kind of letter will come in category of formal letters, and you have to be very careful at the time of writing this kind of formal letter. So at the right side, you first of all you will write your name, your address, and the date, and then how you will start to write, and then at the left side you will write to whom you are sending, about that person. Then your heading will be here, subject, what subject you have chosen to write a letter. So subject is here because the candidate is going to apply for the post of a legal advisor. So the subject of this application will be, of this letter will be, application for the post of legal advisor. Dear sir or dear ma'am, you can use any word dear sir or respected sir oblique madam. Now you will start to write your letter with reference to your advertisement. Okay, with reference to your advertisement. Now you will mention the name of that newspaper in which the advertisement was given or was published. So with reference to your advertisement in the name of the particular newspaper and the date in which date it was published, I am applying for the post of legal advisor. I have completed, you will write your qualification. I have completed, for example, graduation in law from university, and then you will mention the name of your university from which you have got your degree. During my studies, I got associated with the whatever topic you chose, fixes and taxes law firm on part-time basis. Hence, I have an experience of, okay, how long you have experience. So you will mention here experience of 2 years of practical work which has helped me to grow and nurture my legal knowledge. So you will mention this is the body of your letter. I am enclosing here with my CV containing my academic record and also giving information about my work experience. I hope that you will be kind enough to consider my application favorably. And then you will end your letter writing at the left side of the letter with thanks or thanking you, sir. Then yours faithfully, yours obediently, or yours sincerely, and then your name and your sign. So this is the example of your formal letter. Now this is another example of a letter, and it is a letter of complaint. It is a letter of grievance. You are very angry and you are not satisfied with the service of someone or something. And here you are going to inform all of this to someone. So this kind of letter is also a formal letter, but this is a letter of complaint or letter of grievance. Write a letter to the editor of a newspaper about the malpractice in the hospital. So you will write your name, your address and the date, and there at the left side you will write the name of that particular person whom you are sending your letter and address, and then the heading malpractices in the city hospital. Now you will salutation will be used. You will give regard to him, and then you will start to make a body of your letter. You will start to inform him what all has taken place with you, or why you are so angry, or what information you want to give to him. With all regrets and hopes, I am writing to inform you a very crucial matter which has occurred with me. So you are going to inform him what happened with you recently, for which I had to pay heavy price by losing eyesight of my mother. So you are angry and you are in a mood of making a complaint against that particular city hospital. It took me to serious thought and a compulsion to write to you, because you are in an anger mood, you want to make a complaint. So this is the reason that you are writing a letter to the editor of a particular newspaper. So this kind of letter is a letter of complaint. Due to some irrational and negligent treatment in the city hospital, which is claimed to be one of the best in giving services, my mother had to lose her eyesight forever. It depends on you that how long you want to make the matter of the message of your letter. You want to write in detail or you want to write in short, that depends on you. I am pleased to be able to report you with all sufficient records and information which has hindered my life in an extreme manner, which I am unable to cope yet. Since newspaper is a medium through which we can reach to the masses simply in the form of words and awareness. I hope with all faith that your agencies would take steps to stop the malpractices which are taking place in the hospital, and many innocent patients are becoming victims of their tricks in the name of best service and treatment. And then you will end your letter with this: waiting for your action. Your sincerely, then your name, your sign, okay, and then you will send this letter. So this letter was a letter of complaint, of grievance. And now this is another example of personal letter or informal letter. This letter is being written or being sent to the friend, to a particular friend. You want to wish him, you want to congratulate him, or you want to invite him, whatever is going on in your mind. But now this letter is being sent or being written to your relative or your brother, sister, family member, to anyone. So here you are using dear Anand, okay, your name, address, and then the date. Then, dear Anand, I am extremely happy to know that you have won prestigious scholarship from Government of India to study abroad. Please accept my heartiest congratulations. So in this way, it depends on you that how much lengthy you make this kind of letter, because you are writing to your friend, so you needn't to be formal. You can use any kind of language. I wanted to come personally to convey my greetings to you, but my competitive examinations have prevented me from doing so. And now, with best wishes, yours sincerely. Or you can write also here with love. So these were the formal letters, informal letters, and a letter of complaint.